Every time I see someone riding a bike, I get a little bit jealous. The idea of turning on an audiobook and riding my bike in the sunshine for hours at a time, plus the outfits and just the overall aesthetic in general, I want that to be my life. The only problem is I haven't owned a bike since I was 8 years old, and I'm kind of afraid to ride one, especially downhill and on roads. Like, I've never done that before, and that's kind of terrifying, but I'm not gonna let that stop me. So over the next 30 days, I'm gonna buy a bike, I'm gonna learn how to ride it, and I'm gonna become the cyclist I've always wanted to be. I'm pretty clueless when it comes to bikes, so I walked to my nearest bike shop and I'm gonna go inside and ask them for some help. I was wondering if you could help me with sizing for a bike. I'm not sure what size I should get.
Some just do small, medium, and large. Others will use like a centimeter.
Do you have any recommendations for how it should fit?
Pick up the bike until you are hitting your pelvic bone, about an inch off the ground.
Thank you, I appreciate the help. Have a great day. I'm gonna do some Facebook Marketplace research and try and find some bikes near me, and hopefully with the limited information I have, get a bike this week. After scouring Facebook Marketplace, I found a bike that I could go see later that day. I'm on my way to look at a bike and I'm so excited. The color is so beautiful and I honestly hope that this one works, because if I could just get a bike today, that would be amazing. But I'm also kind of nervous because I have no idea what I'm doing. I'm nervous, but let's go. I did look up on the internet what I should be looking for buying a bike secondhand, and I just kind of went off of those tips and hoped for the best. I took the bike around for a couple spins. It felt good, so I just sent it. The list price was for $1,300, but I used my negotiating skills and got it down to $1,000, which is still pretty expensive, but it's definitely cheaper than buying a brand new bike. I just bought a bike! Mission accomplished. Do I have any idea what I was doing? Not really. Did we do it anyway? Yes, we did. And I'm just gonna hope for the best. The bike is so pretty and it looks like it's in great condition. Bike is acquired, which means it's time to get a helmet. I have a bike and now I have a helmet too. I bought a nice helmet. Does it have an adjuster? Yeah. Oh, is it magnetic? Look at me! I look like a cyclist. Back here. I was looking at my vision board last night when I was writing my journal, and there's like a cyclist right in the middle, like a Pinterest picture, and I'm like, baby. I'm living my dream. And these come
I was gonna say for more aerated.
Yeah. Aerodynamic.
Okay, magnet.
Now I can finally go for my first ride.
Yay!
Woohoo! I'm so happy. It's time to take our first ride. I'm not sure for how long I'm gonna bike or how far I'm gonna go. I'm just gonna feel it out and enjoy myself on this beautiful sunny day. And guess what? I have an audiobook that I'm gonna play while I ride in the sun. We don't have the aesthetic quite right, but with the new helmet and the bike, we're making progress. I'm so excited. Okay, let's do it.
I just want to be in the zone.
I should also try and learn how to cycle with one hand, because I'm afraid. I am actually so surprised by how far I went. My bike computer is not accurate. It was showing that I went like 3 miles, but I ended up biking 7.75 miles and the ride took me like around 45 minutes. Oh, and it was so fun. It was so chill. I got some sun. There's so many different routes around here. Like if I go this direction, then it's gonna be uphill, which means downhill. So I gotta work my way up to that. I'd say that was a success. So you may or may not have noticed the stickers that I've been putting on the screen during all of my rides, specifically the ones that are talking about the different zones my heart rate is in, and all of that data has been coming from my Whoop. Whoop is a fitness wearable that tracks everything from your sleep, recovery, and one of my favorite metrics that they show is strain. Whoop calculates your target strain for the day based on your sleep and recovery from the night before, and when you go do a workout, or in this case, a bike ride, strain gives you a look into how strenuous that activity was for you. And that strain target is gonna help you maximize your performance without overtraining. I've been wearing my Whoop for about 3 months, and it has been an absolute game changer in helping me understand when my body needs time to rest and recover, and when I need to take a chill pill, and then also when I need to push myself, when I'm in the green, when I'm ready to go. I've got a really exciting challenge coming up, and I'm gonna be training for it. Wearing my Whoop during that process is gonna help me push my fitness to the next
next level while also making sure I'm taking care of myself. If you're interested in trying Whoop, you can use the link in my description to get a 1-month free trial. I'm about to go for my next big ride, and this time I'm gonna do 10 miles and I'm gonna ride on the road, which is kind of terrifying. I was looking up bike riding rules for the road on ChatGPT because I've never done that before. And now I'm actually gonna adjust my seat height a little bit because I think it's a little lower than it should be. Oh, that actually lifts up quite a bit. Okay. So that's like an inch higher than I was riding it at. This is the new height. I think I like it. What's nice about having this kit on the back is that if I am in the middle of a ride and I'm like, this isn't working, I can just grab this and fix it. I've got my electrolytes in a bottle here, nice and hydrated on the ride. I've got my open ear bone conduction headphones so I can listen to something while also hearing the cars around me because I am I am cycling on the road. I'm kind of nervous. I've never done this before, but it's gonna be fun. Let's ride.
I just ran up like my first hill and it wasn't even that steep, but it felt really difficult. And the whole time I'm like, am I shifting right? Like, it doesn't feel like it's getting any easier. But I stopped to check my maps because this hill is in front of me, which looks really steep. And I also went for a run this morning and ran up this way. I turned around like a little bit further than where I'm standing right now, but I know it's a big one. But if this is what the map is giving me, this is what I'm gonna do. Holy crap. That was really hard. And I was going like half a mile per hour up that hill. But I did it. I didn't stop until I got to the top. My heart rate, well, now it's at 155. But my heart rate and my legs, everything was killing me. Whew, we carry on. Okay, I've been doing pretty good, except for the fact that now there's no bike lane, and I feel like cars are getting really close to me, so it's scaring me. Like, they're like super close, and I'm trying to get over to the right, and then when it's stop lights and green lights, I'm just supposed to be in the lane. Let me ask ChatGPT real quick because I don't know what I'm doing. I'm so glad I wore sunglasses. Wow, a lot of firsts today. Not only did I do my first hill climb, but I also did my first descent. I was riding my brakes the entire time. I was like, ah! I didn't actually yell, but like that's kind of how I felt. I'm like, I want to be going downhill as slow as I possibly can. So the goal is to be able to go downhill and be confident in it. That was a first. And then I also rode on the road for the first time the entire way, basically. Honestly, a lot better than I thought it would be. It was a lot harder when there wasn't a bike lane and I had to act like a car. At one point, I was standing at a stoplight like this. There's no bike lane. I'm not on the sidewalk because I looked it up and I'm allowed to act like a car, right? So I'm sitting there at a red light waiting for it to turn green, and the guy in the car next to me, he's probably, I don't know, 18, but he's like, get off the road, you're not supposed to be here. And I'm like, yes I am, I'm supposed to be here. He was like swearing at me and telling me to stop taking up a whole lane, and I just ignored him because I'm like, dude, this is literally what I'm supposed to be doing. This is how you ride road bike. I'm not doing anything wrong. Why are you talking to me? I'm not even in your lane. You're next to me. Anyway, everybody else was nice. There were a couple cars that were pretty close to me, but that's just the nature of riding your bike on the road, I guess. But overall, it was a good experience and I'm proud of myself, and I got a good workout in and had fun and got some sunshine. I'm really looking forward to having the full cycling kit, especially the shoes. My pedals would spin and I'm like in my running shoes trying to grip it as I'm like at these stoplights. So once I have cycling shoes, I think it'll make it a lot easier. But it's just more things I have to buy. There's so many things. I know you don't need all of these things, but because I have plans to do cycling seriously, I'm gonna invest in some because I'm gonna be doing this a lot. I'll see you guys on my next ride. A month or so ago, I organized my pantry and like bought all supplies to keep it nice and organized, but I have since then acquired a lot more food and now
It looks like this.
So the challenge for today is gonna be to ride my bike to the grocery store to pick up some bins so I can organize the floor of my pantry. And then I'm also going to buy a bike chain. I wanna be able to ride my bike to the gym or to the store and not be afraid that someone's gonna steal it. So we're gonna pick those two things up, and then I also have an Amazon return that I'm gonna do on my way home. I'm not gonna look at any of the clothes. I'm actually really surprised. That was really good. It took me like less than 10 minutes to get here. I don't know how I'm gonna bring this all in my backpack. Hopefully it fits. These glasses look crazy on me.
We have really big bags.
Okay, I'll try one of those. Thank you.
Yeah.
I felt like a turtle with this on my back the whole way back, but it honestly worked pretty well. I did so much better getting in different lanes and like owning my spot on the road, which made me feel safer. I did go through some big intersections, which had my heart beating. It's always scary when the light turns green to like try and get enough momentum so that you're quick through that intersection, but I think I did a pretty good job, so that felt good. I now have a bike chain, so I won't have to bring my bike into the store with me every time, which will be nice. I can lock it up outside. I got my Amazon packages returned and I got my bins. So I'm gonna organize my pantry one at a time, becoming more of a cyclist. Oh my gosh. I'm so out of breath. I've just been cycling. I started, looks like I'm like 1 mile. I just stopped to check my maps because I don't know where I'm going. All right, back to the road. There have been a couple of times where I've run into, well, I haven't run into anybody actually. There have been a couple of times where I have had legit cyclists in front of me, and it's been so exciting because I just try and copy them. I look at the way that they're pedaling and the way that they're cycling in general and try and like learn from them in the 2 seconds that I have to watch them. There were a couple of older gentlemen that were cycling this way and my maps was telling me to go one direction, but I just kept following them because I'm like, I just want the community of the cycling. I'm about 1 hour and 8 miles into this ride. I think now is a good time to stop and eat my snack. My Active Stacks rice bar. Lots of carbohydrates, which is exactly what you need when you're cycling. Energy! My legs are feeling this. Oh my gosh. That's so good. We'll take a little break and then we'll get back at it. I forgot my glasses. Rookie mistake, but it makes sense because I am in fact a rookie. I'm tired. That was hard, but it was also really fun. If riding on these roads is teaching me anything, it is that I absolutely need cycling shoes. Cycling in running shoes is not fun. Man, I need to sit down or something. Holy. I've got quite a few exciting packages to unbox. But one of them that I just opened is a PR package from Solely Fruit, which I'm really excited about these because they are basically pure carbs. When you're on long rides and when you're doing endurance sports, carbohydrates are really important. So I'm excited to take some of these snacks on some bike rides. But what we're really here for, my shoes. Shimano cleats, I needed yellow ones. So that's what I got. Different colors mean different things. There's more movement in the cleat with the yellow. The blue is a little less and the red is like 0. So you definitely don't want that as a beginner. At least that's what a video I watched said. I don't know what I'm talking about. They're so pretty. Oh, aren't they pretty?
I got a 39. They're so pretty. I love them so much.
The day I've been waiting for since I started this challenge has arrived, and we're gonna try clip-in shoes, which from what I've seen can kind of be a daunting experience, and lots of people fall over. So the goal is to not fall over. First things first, I've got to take off my training wheels, which is these pedals that came with the bike, to expose this part of the pedal, which is what my cycling shoes are going to clip into. I'm currently parked in a very empty parking lot. I think this is a safe place to practice clipping in and out before I get to a bike path and I'm around other people. Once I'm comfortable clipping in and out on a bike path, once I'm confident in myself, I'll move on to clipping in and out on the road. Let's give this a try. My experience with clipping in and out consists of the one cycling class that I did in this video. So we're gonna see. Let me take off my Whoop charger. These are like reverse high heels. All right, clipping. Oh. All right, we got one. Oh no! This is gonna be, all right. Let me, oh, yeah. This is gonna be interesting. Okay, all right. Oh, okay. Flick the heel. Push it down. Flick the heel. Push it down. I feel pretty good about this. And pretend there's a stoplight coming. Flick heel. Flick heels. I feel pretty good, guys. I think I'm ready to go on the trail. I think the cycling class actually really helped me feel confident in my heel flick abilities. Let's do it. I'm not sure how far I'm gonna go today, but a while. A nice long ride. That's what I'm feeling like. I almost made it. But I fell. There's a stop sign here, there's a car turning, and I couldn't flip out fast enough. Thankfully, I'm not bleeding though. I'm surprised. I hit the rocks. I'm okay. I fell one time, and I skinned my shin, but it's honestly not too bad. It's an honorary thing to fall in your clip-in shoes. I had a good 10-mile ride in the sunshine, listened to a good audiobook. I did a lot of descents today, so that felt really good, and I was feeling more confident with those. The shoes help with power so much, power and speed. It's just way better of an experience to wear cycling shoes when you cycle. I will say, even though I had to purchase these a second time in a different size, I honestly might even need a size larger than this, which is really unfortunate. But my toes were kind of getting numb, and I don't think that's a good thing. So I will figure out what to do about that eventually.
The time has officially come for me to take on the 20-miler. We're gonna be out there for probably around 2 hours, I'm guessing. It's gonna be fun, and I'm excited. I've never taken this route before. There will be hills, there will be roads, there will hopefully be no falling, and I'm hoping it'll be a good time and a good experience, but we're gonna do it together, so let's go.
Let's tackle this hill. Boom. Second time. Let's keep going. And I know what's coming next. Another downhill. Dun, 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 dun.
We made it home. Did I fall? Yes, I did, multiple times. And I can't tell you how many times I was in the like lane of the road, like, please don't fall over, please don't fall over. Or it's like I have one foot clipped in and then it turns green and I'm like, crap. And I'm like trying to clip in the other side. I'm like, please don't fall over in the middle of the intersection. But I made it home and I didn't fall over in the middle of the intersection. But I did, my bike, I think her name's Daphne. I don't really know, but we'll call her Daphne. Daphne has a couple scuffs because I did fall a couple of times, but there is a positive that came from me falling over. I didn't realize when you're shifting, there's like this little one, and in my head, I think lefty load, righty lighty. That's how I remember like how to add load or take it away depending on if I'm going up a hill or not. But when I fell over, it like pushed both of them. And I'm like, wait a minute, what does that do? Like pushing both of them, is that different? So I tried it, it's different. And I went up that hill at the beginning of the ride and I was dying and I'm like, how are people doing this? Like, is this, I must be doing this wrong. I'm pretty sure I was doing it wrong. I needed to like do a big shift, but I know that now. So next time I go on a ride up a hill, I'll do that and I'll practice. Because I haven't, this entire time I've been riding my bike, I didn't know that I could do that. So I tried it on a flat road too. And like, it was way too easy. I'm like, oh my gosh, I'm like not even keeping myself up by how little resistance is on my bike right now. So we made it. I'm so proud of myself. We'll see if my butt hurts. My butt honestly hasn't hurt this entire time. So that's pretty good. Even though I'm not in a full cycling kit, I think I've earned it at this point, and I'll get one before I start training for a race. But insert the photos here of me with my biking aesthetic. All in all, guys, I hope this video inspires you to try something new, to challenge yourself, to push yourself, and to do something you've always wanted to do. Actually take action to like make it happen, even if it means having to go out and buy a bike. Some of the challenges that I do, I just do the challenge and then I move on to something new, but I will continue to be cycling and I'm really excited for what's to come.